Hey guys, happy Saturday. I am on here on a Saturday. So if you're watching this part, you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Give me a heart on this video. I am greatly appreciative to all those things all the time, okay? So I already have my base on, but we're gonna add the extras and we're gonna use the Wanderlust palette. This is the palette that just keeps giving, guys, so many different options in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna give it just a second, see if anybody happens to be in Facebook land and can pop on with us. But I'm gonna start with my brows today. Okay, I always do brows, and I got my thing way too far away from where my stuff is. Okay, so we're gonna do brows. You know, I am the lover of the powder. It's my go-to. Find a brush. I am Hey Mama. I'm going to start there. We are going to carve these bad boys out a little bit. They really need to be waxed. I need a hair appointment like yesterday. Hey Brittany, good morning. Okay, so anytime that you go to do your brows and you plan on carving them out, guess what? You get to be a little messy, which is what I like. Good morning, getting ready to celebrate. Yes. Getting ready to go eat Mexican food, which is my favorite. Good morning, Chelsea. I love, so if you want to go to my heart, Mexican food, Japanese food, Chick-fil-A, and the Oreo covered donuts from Sandra's Bakery in town. That's my favorite, okay? Don't give me the ones from Dunkin' Donuts. I don't want those. I want the originals from Sandra's, okay? That's how you get to my heart. It does not take a lot to make me happy these days. Y'all look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Those things, they need a pluck job, a wax job, a buzz job. These bad boys need some love and attention. But y'all, let me tell you, I'm blind when I go to pluck my eyebrows. Blind as bat. So I get one really good and the other one over there, she just looking kind of janky. So they're pitiful. Okay, now, brows, y'all. You do you when it comes to brows. Because there's going to be people like, don't fill in the front, just blend it. And then there's going to be people that like a boxy front. And there's people that like a rounded front for their front of their brow. Whatever makes you walk out of that front door feeling like you a straight boss, that's what you wear, okay? Don't listen to nobody else. Do what makes you happy. So for me, I like a little bit more of a rounded box. Personal preference, okay? No right or wrong in makeup. Remember that. There's no right or wrong. The only thing that is wrong is if you don't play around with it and have fun. All right? So same thing. All I do is line out what I already have because I still have a pretty good, there's a shape. They're just missing, okay? They're just missing. So I just stick with what I have. Now, I will tell you, whenever your brows start getting like out of shape, don't highlight under there because it highlights those little hairs. And you look like a crazy person, okay? You look like a crazy person. I am going with a darker brow today because I feel like it. Because it's my birthday, I do what I want to. Not my birthday's actually not until Tuesday, but we are celebrating nonetheless. Okay, we're gonna use concealer, and here's the trick. I'm getting me a super skinny little brush. Okay, do you see the difference? Let me see if I can get it to focus. You see how this one doesn't have a taper? It's straight. It's flat. That's what we want this one, okay? Now we're going to take her. I take mine and I like to put it on my hand. So basically I just run the brush on my hand. I feel like I have more control. Hey Sheila, good morning. All right, so I take it and I just dip it. Now look, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can do a straight line if you're a boss like that. You can do tiny little stamps. So if you can't edge it with a line, you can do little tiny little stamps across and do it that way, okay? Play around with it, see what works for you. I do kind of a combo. I absolutely hate doing my brows, but still do them. I got so like I can't not do them. But I need to go get them waxed, okay? I'm telling you, I love my hairdresser because I don't know what kind of voodoo she puts on my brows, but she leaves them with like the prettiest shape. Even though there's like nothing there, she shapes them to where I can just go in and like a boss and they look good, okay? I go after them and it looks like a mangy cat. I am not a pro at doing eyebrows, y'all. Not a pro. We simply get the job done. And I didn't bring a blending bud in here. So, there's that. So, you see how I drew a line on the top, but I kind of edge them on the bottom. It just cleans it up. Got mine waxed yesterday, but I always feel self-conscious of myself filling them in. Nah, girl, do it. I always tell my people that when you first start doing your brows, you've never done them before in your life, do it at home when you're not going nowhere. Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, you look visibly different. But they take off years off your life. Oh, I speak phonics. I know what you were saying. Autocorrect got me on something the other day and I was like, unsend. Unsend. Okay. They're not perfect, but they're there. I don't have a blender bud, so I'm going to use my heat from my finger. Hey, Carla. Good morning. And I'm just going to blend it with that. It's true. Good. Yeah. Because you just look different to yourself. So you got to get used to it. It's kind of like if you get a dark lipstick and you've never worn darker lipstick. Wear it around the house. Test drive that baby out first. Okay. Carla. I'm going to get on you. No, not get on you. I'm going to praise you actually. Y'all go click on Carla's name. Go look at her page. And girlfriend is over here stepping out her box. Okay, and I'm loving it. Where did the brush just go? Oh, here it is. Carla's pictures. You're becoming a pro, girl. I am loving it. Loving it. I love watching everybody step out of their comfort zone a little bit and seeing the magic. Because I'm telling y'all, that's where your confidence is. Right there. Okay, brows done. Good as we need them to be. Good morning, Tammy. Contour stick. I like it. I love it. Okay, super simple. Boom, done. We're gonna blend it. It really doesn't take. Once you get used to doing this, it doesn't take. It doesn't take long. And you just blend it. You don't want to use too stiff of a brush because when you do, it's going to displace your makeup underneath, which is what we don't want to do because we got it where we want it. It needs to stay there. And I like the shape of this one. Don't ask me what kind it is, but it has a nice shape. It might even be considered a blush. What are you doing, baby? And same thing here. I go kind of tight. I don't kind of go everywhere when I do this and kind of do more of a tap. Okay. Same thing over here. Always go up. We don't want to drag it down. Y'all know dragging it down makes you look older. We're celebrating a birthday. We want to look younger. But see how much definition you get? Look at that. And this big old gourd right here does not look as big. I think we can all agree I got a forehead. I'm waiting on the peanut gallery to peep in. Tap over all of it to blend it. I don't go all swirly on it because, like I said, once you place the product on your face and you get it where you want it, if you go in and you start buffing and going crazy with it, you're going to move it around and it's not going to be where you want it. You're going to have to keep going over it. So you're not going to see me go like this all over my face. It's not going to happen. Don't do it. Save yourself some heartache. Oh, shit. Don't eat that. Hey, can you get that for me, Lexi?
Yes.
Mason's trying to eat my contour stick.
I got it. It's a bowl.
This is our concealer stick, okay? So we have, thank you, baby. We have two different concealers. We have our liquid, okay? Liquid concealer, nothing fancy or anything different about it. And then we have our stick. It's thicker consistency. You can basically draw on your face with it. So I'm going to take it and tap it in here. And tap it in here. Yeah. And then I'm going to come down here. Right here. And then I'm going to use my hands. Okay. I'm going to use the heat from my finger to help kind of meld it in. It works better for me than a brush or a sponge. Because I found that sometimes when I would do this, my makeup would start to separate. This helps me not do that. It's basically I'm melting it in instead of kind of rubbing it around and displacing everything. All right. And then I'll take a brush over top of it. I actually don't use concealer to conceal bumps or anything like that. If I have a acne breakout, I use our eye primer. That's what I use. So then I'll take my brush and blend it out. Okay. We're going to set everything with our setting spray. Literally, everybody needs this. It's, I think, $10.90 for a bottle. I'm just now getting down to the bottom of this bottle, and I have a spare. Y'all know I got a spare. All right, so let's get into the Wonderlust palette. This thing is so beautiful. So many different options. We're going to keep it simple today. I am wearing, like, browns with a little hint of, like, a pinkish mauve color, so we're gonna stick with that family. We're gonna hit Noble and Princess, okay? Super simple today. So fluffy brush into Noble. This is just a Real Techniques brush. You can find these pretty much anywhere. One of my favorite places to go for them is when I get 30% off coupons from Ulta. A lot of times you can get a good deal that way. And we're just taking that to our crease, and you know, I bring it up just a little bit higher. This is a pretty... Hey Keith, don't give them nothing.
What?
Don't give them nothing.
Don't give them nothing?
We're getting ready to go eat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mama said they're getting ready to go eat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get me some.
Keith is just up, getting up and going. I don't know what time it is. I'm gonna be late. Nothing new there. Anybody on here that can tell me what time it is? I can't see the clock. All right, y'all know the deal. I go a little bit higher, see, so that we can still see the color. And I build it up. So I start with a little, add a little more. 940, okay, 1046 here. Perfect, thank you. 14 minutes. Can we do it in 14 minutes? Good morning, Lindsay. All right, I'm gonna add it to the outer corner. Anything over here? Well, if you ain't left yet, Mom, I'm doing good, right? It don't take that long to get in town. It takes longer to get the girls in the car. It's okay. I'm going to be running close. Yeah, it just takes forever to get the girls in the car. And get shoes on. Anybody else, that is the worst. I'm in a different time. Yeah, it's cool. Getting shoes on your kids is the worst. Like, why can you not just go find your shoes and put them on? Flat brush. Spritz it with our setting spray. We're going to come in and grab our princess. Packer brush. Okay. And we're going to place it. Little Papa Shimmer never hurt nobody. And mine used to always take their shoes. God, yes. And they always wait until you're almost home. Dawson did that to me the other day. It's freezing cold. I'm standing trying to get, because I can't turn around and get, Dawson's directly behind me, trying to get her to put her shoes on. I just can't. It's my 3.5. Yeah, so I have a 3-year-old. Almost 3.5. Our kids are almost the same age, Lindsay, so you know the pain. You know the pain of this stage. She's also in this rebellion stage, like the I'm gonna show you who's boss phase. Mama is about to go crazy, but you are not going to win. She may win the battle, but she is not going to win the war. I know it's a phase, but it just gets to you. How pretty. Super simple. Classic. You could absolutely turn this into a nighttime eye by going in and just darkening up your outer corner and bringing that through your crease. Boom. You've got a date night eye. And you just pack it in as little, as much, whatever that you want. Yes, Jace is rocking that stage too. Some days we both cry. Yep. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all going to be fine. Isn't that what we tell ourselves? Alright, I'm going to take a little small brush. Look at that. Thanks. I'm going to take a small brush. I'm going to go back to the Noble that we used everywhere else. And I'm going to dip into it and I'm going to pull it under, okay? Just a little bit. Oh, Dawson ate it all, Keith. I like that shadow. Isn't it pretty? It's really soft. It's like a classic look. It's not in your face. It's a little bit of color. But it's not overwhelming. And I just slightly brought it under. Nothing crazy. I'm going to take our eyeliner. And y'all can only guess what eyeliner I'm using. Metallic brown. Y'all know. When you find something that's this good, you just got to keep using it. I go waterline. Okay. Hey, Pam. All right, I'm going to pull because y'all know I can't do this. Okay, same thing over her. I purposely do not go up at my lashes. I have a scar, and every time I do, when I go across it, it shoots the liner up, and it does not look good, so I don't go on my actual lid. We're keeping it simple with our Zen today. Zen's a classic. Zen is your daily driver. She ain't gonna let you down. She's got you mascara, okay? It's literally $8.90. That's it. Hey, looking good. Hope all are well. Yes, we are doing good. Hope y'all are too. So Zen will not let you down. She a boo, okay? And you get a 2-sided brush. So you see on one side's flat, one side has longer bristles, you want to make sure that you're using both sides, okay? So either twirl your brush or flip it over. So that's the flatter side. Then we're going to come in with the longer side. Do the same thing on the top. I love that Zen best mascara ever, right? Like, she just doesn't do you wrong. Like, I love my other mascaras. Now, y'all know I love my Optimal. I love my Double Lash. All of that. But some days, Zen, you just need her. And legit, y'all, I pay $4.50 for her. So, that's way better than going to the drugstore. Keep getting it in my hair. And she's buildable, so you can do 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats. I don't ever suggest going more than 3 coats, because you're gonna get the gunky. You're gonna get the clumpy, gunky mess, and we don't want that. Okay, it's not cute. We're gonna get the spider legs. No more than 3, okay? And don't just keep dipping your brush. Make sure you're twirling it, flip your brush over, get all the product that's on there first before you just start adding more, before you start dipping back in. But you can really pump these lashes out. I really need another lash lift. I just really need like somebody to come run my house for me, so I can go do all these things. Okay, so that's 1 coat. If you want to go back in with a second, whenever I go back in for my second one, I don't go back to the base. I kind of just catch the tips and kind of just form them. Because now the mascara is a little bit tacky. And you can you see how I keep getting it in my hair. It's going to wipe across my face. But that you can kind of form the lashes where you want. It's almost like you got like a putty to mold, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I don't have lashes. I don't. That's $8.90 mascara. That's it. Like, I didn't curl them. Y'all watched me. I didn't curl them. I didn't do nothing fancy. Zen. Alright, lips are going to be Nude Essence. Nude Essence that we used yesterday that we mixed with Wild Rose in Lip Liner 222. I do not have a very large upper lip compared to my lower lip. So for me, y'all know I line, okay? That's one of the reasons I line. Another reason is if you have oily skin, it will help lock your lipstick in. Or if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, a lot of times what happens when you put your liquid lipstick on, it kind of bleeds back up into those little fine lines or bleeds down wherever they may be. A lip liner like this is going to help stop that. So put your lip liner on and then give it just a little bit to dry, and it's not going to budge. Then go in with your lipstick, okay? So I'm going to line them up to where this right here. Look, we just made that bad boy bigger. Nobody has to know. One other mistake a lot of people make is you want a matte drying lipstick. Don't go in with either a chapstick or a lip conditioner and then put this on. Put that on when you add your primer before you do any of your other makeup. Put that on first. That way it has time to absorb, because if your lips are wet, when you put a product that is meant to dry, it's it's not going to work. This is not going to be able to dry. Your other stuff is not going to dry off, okay? So separate the two of them if you're having trouble with your matte non-transfer lipstick transferring, okay? Good morning. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Ladybug. I hope you are. See you in a little while. I'm getting ready to get off here too, Mama, and go. So, Nude Essence. All right, use your brush. Y'all, okay? Use your brush. See the difference? Look at that. Flat lip, bigger lip. Yeah, we're getting ready to go. Okay? And I always run it through there too, okay? Run your tongue across your teeth so you ain't got it there, because we all know we don't want that. But that's it, guys. Simple, classic. We got our browns and pink flowing. It's super simple, pretty look. This Wanderlust palette does, if I only had to pick one, this would be the one I would pick, just because you get so many different options that you can do stuff with, okay? If you have any questions about anything that I used, everything I used today was Farmasi. My foundation was already done when I hopped on here, but I did use a mix of our VFX and our BB cream together. Beautiful, thank you. So that was my foundation. Everything's Farmasi. I can hook you up if you need it. If you need a color match or want some samples just to test drive it out, I got you. I have samples on hand. I do have some limited products on hand. I don't have a ton, but I'm certainly happy to help get you what you need. I will place an order on Sunday, y'all. So if you're new to me or my page, Sundays are bulk order days. That means that I pay the shipping. You get the benefits of that. If you have any questions, let me know. Hop in my messenger. It's always open for y'all, and I'll see you soon.